Here's a question for you, babes.
What's that?
When you were a little girl,
Yeah.
how much time did you spend thinking about the mob?
None.
Okay.
I didn't grow up in that environment. I didn't know anything about it. I mean, I didn't know anything about it. The only thing that kind of introduced me to the mob, which actually was not a good example, was the movie Mobsters. But that was bad.
Yes. I remember that film.
Mobsters, yeah. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite film, period, but I watched it with my mom. It's like, okay.
Wasn't there a scene where the guy playing a young Bugsy Siegel has sex with a girl on a roulette table? Or am I remembering that?
I don't remember. I only saw it once, and it must have been that forgettable because I don't remember that scene actually.
As you know, I went through a Bugsy Siegel phase as like a 8 or 9-year-old.
Wow.
Because I loved that movie Bugsy when I was a kid. I watched it over and over again.
I thought it was kind of disturbing, to tell you the truth.
As a result, I watched Mobsters a few times. Mobsters isn't as good, but I was, craving for anything Bugsy Siegel related for a while.
You even wanted Bugsy to be a cartoon. I'm like, I don't know how that's going to work.
Well, I said to my mom, wouldn't it be interesting if there was a Bugsy cartoon?
There's a Bugs Bunny cartoon. I don't think they need an extra Bugs. Okay.
It's probably not going to happen.
No, it's not something that kids should get into, Bubs.
Your dad never talked about the mob around your house. No, I know he wasn't a member, but just guys in general seem to be fascinated by that stuff.
No, I never heard anything about that. That was just so foreign to me. I didn't get into the whole mob thing at all. I just didn't understand it. When did Mobsters come out?
I want to say, and I could be wrong, early 92.
I think you're right. I was really young then. I think I might have been 12 when I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was about 9, but my birthday's at the end of the year, so.
Yeah.
That's why.
You're not almost birthday boy.
It's coming up there, Jaylo.
No. Mine's coming up in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. And mine is only about 8 months after that.
No, you're not almost birthday boy. You're leading up to birthday boy, but you're not almost birthday boy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I have 8 more months.
I've been watching the Vlad TV interviews with Michael Francis.
Mm-hmm.
I've known about this dude for a while. I forgot where I heard about him, but his videos are very popular on YouTube, and so are Vlad's.
Uh-huh. He has a YouTube channel, Michael Francis?
I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but I think when he's on other people's shows, the YouTube algorithm pushes it. Or at least for me, maybe because it knows that I'm into some weird stuff. Right? Okay. So it's like, okay, weirdo, you're going to like these videos.
Yeah, but I've only seen one interview with Michael Francis, to be fair, and he is an interesting guy.
No, exactly, but I was resistant to his story for a while.
Oh, okay.
He is very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, what's true or what's not, but he seems pretty legit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, they were talking about the hit on Paul Castellano in the 1980s.
Uh-huh.
You know that story.
No, I don't.
Okay. So another thing that was going around the same time as the Bugsy Siegel resurgence in our society is the trials of John Gotti.
Right.
And Gotti killed a whole bunch of people. I forget who he was actually convicted of killing. It might have been Castellano.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy the Bull turned state's evidence and got him locked up. Or helped to, I should say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In December of 1985, there was a mob boss named Paul Castellano.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I'm getting the story right. He was having dinner in New York, and somebody comes up and kills him in front of a whole crowd of people.
Wow. While he's eating dinner.
Yes. I don't remember if John Gotti did the hit, but if he didn't, he ordered it.
Wow.
And it's a big no-no to kill a crime boss, even if he's the leader of your family, not somebody else's.
Huh.
So the part in the Vlad TV interview that I'm watching, the one that came out last year, Francis was saying that everybody on the street was talking about it. And even though John Gotti was still alive, if he hadn't have gone to jail, he probably would have eventually been killed just for that one hit.
Wow.
Yeah. And apparently a lot of people didn't like John Gotti because he was very flamboyant.
Yeah.
He would run his mouth a little bit. This type of thing. Yeah. And I don't know why I thought this. I thought that I knew that Gotti was caught on audio tape talking about Sammy the Bull.
Yeah.
And that's why he flipped.
Oh, wow.
But I thought he just like called him an asshole or something. And it always struck me weird that Sammy the Bull would turn on him. But you got to remember, this case happened when I was a lot younger. And I haven't been paying attention to the mob that much in recent years for pretty obvious reasons.
I would hope you wouldn't be.
But apparently, Gotti was talking on these tapes about how if they tried to come after him for murder, he was going to try to pin the cases on Sammy the Bull.
Oh, wow.
And that's why Sammy flipped.
Wow. Huh. Okay.
What do you think about this?
I have no opinion because I don't know anything about this.
Oh.
But, yeah, I would imagine it's a no-no to kill a crime boss. Even if they are the leader of your mob.
Your family, I
Your
guess.
family, I mean, yeah.
That's what they prefer, I guess.
They're your family, yeah.
Yeah. There's got to be like a female mob somewhere. Maybe not in this country, but somewhere, right?
I don't know. I remember when we watched that movie, Married to the Mob, which wasn't the best movie, but how all the mob wives would go to the wife's house, the leader of the mob,
Mercedes Ruehl's place,
and play cards. I thought that was kind of like, do they really do that? I don't know.
I imagine people associate with each other. The other thing Michael Francis was saying in the interview that I thought was interesting, he said that when he was younger, his dad told him that if they ever did a crime together, a minute later, they'd act like it never happened.
Wow. Just that?
Yep. And Michael said that if he did a crime with his dad, the dad told him that if he tried to talk about it 30 seconds later, the dad would say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
And Michael said that saved him a lot of trouble because he's not caught on any of these hidden tapes talking about doing anything illegal.
Did Michael end up being a part of any killings, or did he just witness killings?
I think the stance is that because murder is a crime that doesn't have a statute of limitation, he doesn't discuss it.
Okay.
Which my interpretation of that is he probably was, but since the feds couldn't connect him to anything when he was trying to plea bargain, he can't really discuss it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know that for sure. Now, he did say that his dad was part of a lot of killings. And his dad told him that near the end of his life.
Yeah, I would imagine he was.
His father lived to be 103.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I'm like, wow, he lived that long.
Yeah. But he went to prison when he was 97, I think.
Wow, how old is he, Michael?
Michael's 72.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like he's in pretty good shape for his age.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I thought he was at least 60-something. Early 60s, maybe.
Oh, he's more than just at least that, babes.
I know, you told me that.
Yeah. At least applies that that's the minimum.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean, Bubs. Oh. Don't try to undermine what I just said.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, mob will come after you, Bobby.
Bubs, I'm not part of a mob, no.
Give me a kiss.
No.
Okay, give me a kiss.
No.
Okay, give me a kiss.
Why?
Because that's why.
Somehow I always end up kissing you after that.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how, but I do.
Yeah. Francis also speculates that the mob is still around today. It's just not as powerful.
Wow.
Yeah. And another thing, he's not the only person who I've heard say this, but he reiterated it in one of the interviews. Because I watched one that Vlad did with him back in 2019, last night after he went to bed. And I think he said it in that one, is that drugs were a no-no. Really? So if you were in the mob and caught selling drugs, you could be killed for that.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised because I would imagine that there's a lot of, there are mob families with people that ended up being drug addicts.
There are. But I mean, as far as selling drugs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising to me. That really is.
Yes.
Because you think that they would commit crimes with drugs as far as like drugging people in order to kill them, or that they would be on drugs. Now,
having said that, something tells me that there were probably some people associated with the mob who have sold drugs, and the bosses just didn't know about it, and they got away with it.
It's possible.
I would assume that's more than likely. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
I always did think it would be cool to be like the head of a mob. You know, my own mob boss, but that's probably not going to happen, babes.
I don't think it's a good idea. I would have to break up with you if you were.
Why?
I don't want to be a part of a
I'd
mob.
be a good mob boss.
No, you wouldn't. You probably get hit down on people, right?
If I had to.
If you had to.
Yeah.
I think you would be a poor mob boss.
Oh my goodness. Well, you'd want to go into it to become rich, babes.
Well, you're too nice, though.
Thank you.
I don't think you could be a mob boss.
Thank you, Jaylo.
Or a cult leader, for that matter.
I could be a cult leader. In a way, the mob is kind of like a cult.
I would agree. I would totally agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is.
Well, good.
Good.
But I want to read... I've read books about the mob already. I want to read a couple more, though. It's interesting stuff, I think. And there is an infatuation that a lot of men, including myself, have with the mob. Why do you think that is?
The money.
The money.
The money, the women.
Power.
Power, control, all that.
Money, power, respect.
Yeah.
That's what you need in life. Money, power, respect. You'd be eating right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it now.
You know who does that song, right?
I don't know. I don't care.
Lil Kim is on the hook.
Oh.
The Locks and DMX spit some verses on
the Locks. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, whatever happened to them?
I do not know.
I know Jada Kiss is still doing his thing.
Yeah, wow.
They were good. I like the Locks a lot.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last song I heard from them.
They did 2 official albums, part of Rough Riders, and a bunch of mixtapes. And they all did solo albums and would rap on each other's stuff. But it's been like 20 years since they put out like an official group project.
Yeah, because I remember they were getting really popular in the early 2000s.
They're around before that, though.
Yeah.
Because they originally signed with Puffy. Released, so the song Money, Power, Respect is named after the album, which came out shortly after Big died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big.
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
They were on some mixtapes before then. They had their issues with Puff and Bad Boy and left the label. Signed with Rough Riders. Do their thing. But I heard now that they're cool with Puff.
Even though he's no longer Puff.
Yeah. They're cool with Diddy. I don't want to dead name him.
Diddy.
Yeah.
That's right. He changed his name to Diddy now. Is it going to be like D now afterwards?
I don't know.
Iddy?
Iddy.
I don't know. It's like he's diminishing so much from his name.
Well, I don't know. He's super rich and he probably runs in these circles where people tell him whatever he wants to hear.
I guess.
I could be wrong with that, though. There's always those rumors that Little Kim decided to become white.
What?
You've heard those, right?
No, I never did. The only thing I heard was that she was actually in prison for embezzlement for a while.
Oh, interesting. I thought that was Foxy Brown.
No, that was Lil' Kim.
Okay.
Yeah, she was in prison for a while.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But apparently now, who knows what's true, that Lil' Kim wants to be white and has been slowly dyeing her skin over time.
Yeah, well, she won't be able to... I don't think she'll be able to make that transition.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Lil' Kim wanting to be white. That's different. I should look that up. That's a fun thing to look up. That's odd.
You know, it's weird. I like a couple songs from her.
Yeah.
But I never got that into her music.
Yeah, I mean, I liked We Got It Going On.
That's a good one.
I like the one she did with Cisco.
How Many Licks? That's a great song.
And then, I liked
Money, Power, Respect.
I was thinking about that one.
Okay.
I was thinking about the things that she did with Missy Elliott.
Yeah, they had a couple of good songs together.
Yeah, Ladies' Night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good song. Yeah, I wonder what happened to her and Missy Elliott.
I don't know.
They kind of just disappeared a little bit.
Moulin Rouge was an overrated song.
Moulin Rouge is a musical.
No, but they did a song
Lady
called
Marmalade.
Oh, that's what the name of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lady Marmalade, that was a remake of Patti LaBelle and the Bluebell song.
I knew that. The remake isn't that good.
I thought it was fine. I mean, I personally like the original version better.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun when they did it with Lil Kim, Christina Aguilera, and Missy Elliott, Christina Aguilera, Pink, and Maya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun, but yeah.
I think it's more of a jam for 12-year-olds. You know what I mean?
No.
By the time the song came out, I was 17, 18, something like that.
Yeah, I liked it.
And I think if I was 12 or younger, I might have enjoyed the song. What?
I like your little statements. It's a jam for 12-year-olds.
It is.
I don't think so. I liked it.
Oh.
I mean, it was okay. I mean, the original version, of course, is much better than that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then she kind of like just disappeared. It's, she'd started with Big. She did a lot of songs with Jay. And now she's no longer really on the scene.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if she's... Yeah. I don't know.
There aren't really a lot of female rappers that I've gotten into. There's a few. Bahamadia, I've told you this before, is probably my favorite female rapper. We got to listen to some of her music again. Because I remember you enjoyed it the first time I played some of her stuff.
I don't remember which one that was. I remember you told me about Miss Dynamite.
Miss Dynamite has some good jams.
You showed me Miss Dynamite.
Yeah. I could have sworn I played Bahamadia for you.
Nope.
Okay. Next week we'll do that. She did some songs with Guru. I think she might have done some stuff with J. Rule the Damager, but don't quote me on that. She's from the Philly area.
Okay. And there was another rapper named Amel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her.
She had a falling out with Jay, and that kind of ruined her career.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I don't know if anybody really knows the specifics behind that, because I've tried to find out what really happened. But she released that one album on Rockefeller, and like a month later, she was off the label.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But yeah, she had some good jams. But I mainly listened to the songs that she did with Jay and Benny Siegel. Mystic is kind of like a mix between a singer and a rapper, but I did like some of her stuff.
So she sings and raps, kind of like Missy Elliott?
Yeah, kind of. I play you some Mystic. I think you might dig it. Yeah. So, I don't know. I should listen to more female rappers.
Whatever happened to Debrat? She's kind of gone too.
Mm-hmm.
Foxy Brown, you told me that she was losing some of her hearing.
That's what I heard. She's married to Papoose. He's a really good rapper.
Okay. Not familiar with him. And then, and then we're talking about Lil Kim. Lil Kim, I don't know what's going on with her. Missy Elliott's kind of disappeared too.
Medusa was okay.
Medusa?
Yeah.
I don't think I heard of her.
She was a rapper. She was also part of a group called Feline Science for a while.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Odd.
I don't think they really had any radio hits, but, I was all about that underground life for a while.
Yeah, I never heard of Medusa.
Oh?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. And I'm sure that there are other female rappers that we don't even know about because they're either on the radio or they're independent. We just haven't found them.
Yeah, Raw Digga was good. I liked some of Raw's stuff. What did you think of Raw Digga?
I have no idea
wow.
what you're talking about.
From the Flip Mode Squad?
This is completely foreign to me, but
she was also down with the Outsiders. She did a lot of songs with Busta.
It's possible that I may have heard her, but I don't remember. I don't know which one it is. Which songs you're talking about.
Okay, I won't play it for you today, but she did a great song off of the Reflection Eternal album. It has her, Quality, and Exhibit on the track. And it's really good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock the whole world like the Rolling Stone tour. That's the beginning of Quality's verse, but I won't do the whole thing for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
Oh, boy, go, boy. You know you hear that from you, Bob.
Oh, my goodness. You're making fun of me again.
I never would.
Yes, you would.
I never would.
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people have accused hip-hop of being misogynistic.
Oh, I believe it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. No. I get that. I get that. Yeah, I could go there because one, there's a lot more famous male rappers and female ones, and two, some of the lyrics occasionally can be a little bit over the top.
Occasionally, they are all over the top,
but it's still fun music. And Alana, still enjoys a lot of it.
Do I?
Yeah.
How come when you're talking about all these artists, I'm like, who are they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I at least I'm honest about the ones I don't know about.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, good.
Well, it isn't. I mean, I'm not like the one person who didn't know who Phil Spector was.
Oh yeah, the girl. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. You don't have to mention who she is. And so she wouldn't understand anything you're talking about.
No, she hates rap music.
Yeah.
I remember I knew her when I was younger, and I would always try to bring up rappers, and she never really dug any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
Well, she wouldn't have been good for you. Now I'm willing to try some of that.
Yeah.
I'm willing to hear it, but she wasn't even willing to hear that. It's like
next week we'll play some Bahamadia. I know I played her for you before, but
no, I don't. No, the only thing, the one you played for me was Miss Dynamite. Yeah. She's the one from the UK, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Is that right? I think she's from the UK.
Right?
Yeah.
You told me she was.
I believe that's the case. She wasn't really that popular. I liked a couple of her songs in the early 2000s, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Yes.
I never got that into Queen Latifah.
I like some of her stuff.
She seems cool in interviews, though.
I liked a little bit of MC Light, but I wasn't really into her either. Queen Latifah was somebody that, I wasn't really into her, but I did like some of her stuff.
I like some of her movies. She made some horrible movies too, but some of them were.
She was good in The Secret Life of Bees.
Never saw it.
It's a good one.
Oh.
Some dramatic stuff in there, but it's a good movie. I liked her when she guest starred on The Fresh Prince a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Set It Off was pretty good.
Yes. She of course was good in Living Single.
Yeah, but then she made that horrible movie with Steve Martin, Bringing Down the House.
I did not see that one.
You skip it.
And good.
No, not good at all.
I said good. I'll skip it because I did not see that one.
No, I said not good at all. The movie.
Well, didn't she do another one called The Holiday or something? Not The Holiday. I'm sorry. What was it? Was Bringing Down the House when she gets set up on a blind date or something?
I saw it like 20 years ago when it first came out. If I remember right, she moves in to Steve Martin's place. And then they get his boss stoned at the end of the movie, and she's like this uptight old white lady.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I didn't want to see it, and somebody told my mom it was really good, so my mom asked me if I wanted to go and see it. And based on hearing from my mom that other people told her it was something to watch, I was kind of excited about it. And then we go, and the movie just sucked.
Yeah. She was great in Chicago.
She was.
Yeah. I thought she played a good Mama Morton.
Yeah. I hope she's all right financially.
I think she'll be okay.
I hope so, babes.
I personally don't keep track of anybody's financial stuff.
Oh?
It's not my business.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I think you're a little too obsessive over that one.
No, I just want everybody to be doing all right if I'm a fan of the work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I could care less about that, but
Oh.
Okay.
But anyways, the Michael Francis stuff is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
And I will be reading more books about the mob.
Okay.
I went on Clubhouse the other day for a little while.
Yeah.
And there was this guy there who wrote a book called, what was it, The Gangster of Hollywood?
Really?
Yeah, I downloaded it and read like 5 minutes of it this morning. I'm probably going to go back to it. I just wanted to wait until I have some more time to devote to it. It seemed interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I've been going on the app a little bit more recently.
A gangster? So what's the premise of it?
He basically, I don't know, but at the beginning of the book, he says that he went to jail in 2008 and he was waiting. He made a plea bargain in 2010 and got out in 2013. And he said that he didn't dream about growing up to be a gangster. He goes into his childhood a little bit and how he came from a poor family, but they all kind of loved each other. And that's where I am in the book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, you never know. It sounds to me like you never know who's going to be on Clubhouse until you get on it and there's like celebs in some of the rooms.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sometimes you run into some interesting people.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yes.
And if you don't like them, you can always get out of the room.
Exactly. That's what I've done many times there.
Jaylo. Yes.
I need to copy some of the rooms that are on my replay list. I do wonder how much longer the app is going to be around for, since less people are using it now.
Well, it's only been 2 years. You know, just I don't know. Maybe it might flourish. Sometimes things hit a dry spell, and then all of a sudden they end up. It takes a while, but they end up thriving. So I don't know.
That's possible.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
Have you been listening to the town halls? Because don't they record them?
They do. Not recently. I should go back to that and see what features they have.
Yeah, because they may actually have some features you don't even know about.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not digging the houses thing so far.
Houses thing?
Yeah, Clubhouse designed these groups called houses.
What's that?
It's hard to understand because when Paul and Rohan were pitching them, it made it sound like you could go into a house and there'd be all these different rooms there. So I signed up to a couple of houses. And so far, you go in there and there's just these like text messages.
Well, that's weird.
And they said that now creators of houses have the ability to charge for them, but I don't really know that I'd pay to go into a house and just read some text messages. But it's weird. So the way it was explained to me, I guess I could break it down for you like this. Let's say I graduated MLC, right? And MLC was a school here in Portland, very artistic.
Yes.
And somebody designs an MLC house. You go in there, you could potentially, in that house, see rooms that are for alumni or people who maybe didn't graduate MLC but went there in 1996. Or you could see a room for people who were at MLC and who now work in the film industry. That might be a better way to explain it. But so far, the promise of houses has not lived up to.
So in other words, like if I was on a laptop, for example, houses would be folders within a folder.
That's a good way of saying it. Yes.
Okay, a folder inside a folder, because that's how I see it since I'm taking tech classes. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But what's in the folder within a folder is text messages.
So far, with the houses I signed up for, that's all I can find is text threads.
And before, they used to be just groups.
Exactly.
Clubs.
Yeah, and you still have your clubs, but they want you to have your clubs in specific houses now, I think.
Oh.
It's really confusing.
Okay. Well, maybe that's something you should look at if you listen to the town halls.
I think I might do that. And I really loved the old days where you'd go in the hallway and you wouldn't know what to expect. Yeah. Except for those marketing rooms.
Ugh.
By the way, did I tell you, I might have said it here before, but I heard somewhere that the reason Clubhouse has all those rooms on Bitcoin and how to improve yourself is because some Bitcoin people gave them the money to start the app.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, that's just a rumor. I don't know if that's true.
But maybe that is true. Who knows?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody might make suggestions and saying, "Hey, we're confused about these houses."
I think people have. I've heard rumbles about it in a lot of rooms, and just with people I know.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll ever make a full-on return to Clubhouse because they make it too hard to figure out the algorithm, and the app isn't as accessible as it used to be. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, babes.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't have any plans to download the app anytime soon, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and then one thing I should mention, you accidentally found my friend on there in one of the rooms.
It wasn't an accident. I was scrolling.
Okay.
I saw somebody who I thought you might know based on their name and the type of room they were in, and called you out on it.
Calls me out. I didn't do anything wrong. You told me about it. You didn't call me out on it. If you called me out, I'd be like, okay, what's the deal here? Why is your friend in this room? I'm like, I don't know. No. He told me about it, and I said, yep, that's him. That's him.
Yes. But you did not want to go in and say hi.
No. I mean, if it was like a room that was just a room for people to talk, maybe. But it sounded like there was a topic in there, and I didn't really want to respond or anything.
Oh. And you heard his wife is kind of a drama queen, or
No. When I saw them 5 years ago, in the summer, she was too serious. And judging by the way that his mom was addressing me and treating me, it seemed like, I think deep down, maybe she wished that I was the one who ended up with him.
Nice.
Just the way that she acted towards me. She was very, she was very kind. The way that she addressed me, because she's known me longer too, and she really likes my mom, so I kind of wonder if maybe she thought, oh, if only she had married him or whatever. I don't know, but it wouldn't have worked out.
We will send this episode to them for comment.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
They won't even know it's about who that was about, though. I don't think.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Not a good idea.
No.
No, she just seemed very serious, and yeah.
Well, good.
But I've been meaning to message him about somebody else we know that I won't mention much about, except that this person has really changed, and not for the better.
And I went out on a date with this person before I met Jaylo.
Right. And I then told you that she was not like that before.
Yeah, ever since that date, she's been walking.
Oh my goodness. Bubs.
That's a joke, babe.
Oh, stop it.
Time to kiss the good boy. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is?
It's time to segue into
do you know what time it is?
It's time to segue into another topic.
Yeah, before then, do you know what time it is right now?
What?
It's good boy kissing time.
Oh, jeez. How corny is that?
Oh, my goodness. Are you going to kiss?
I can imagine you going, does anybody know what time it is? Kissing time!
Good boy kissing time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Fair enough. I was looking at white pizza recipes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I might make one this week. I don't know if I will or not, but it's definitely in the thought. process that I'm having.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that, I mean, one day we got to make that Detroit style pizza, either at my place or your place, because that is good.
I might have to do that this week too. It is really good.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, I might do that one first.
Ooh.
Because I've done it before, but it's been a minute.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I am excited to hear how that turned out, because that was like the best pizza out of the 2 pizzas I had.
Yeah.
The white pizza is delicious, but there's something about the Detroit style pizza that was just so good.
It is.
Yes.
We could even order from that place sometime.
If they order, yeah.
What do you mean if they order?
I mean, if they deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yes.
I don't know if they do.
But it's also good just to make the pizza.
I know.
Yes.
But I do like their pizza puffs.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I'm glad one of my teachers likes Pizzicato, because that's such a good place.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Since you're working on your O&M skills,
yeah.
maybe you could bring that up with your instructor on doing a route from where you're getting your training at the commission to the pizza spot.
That might be something.
Mm-hmm.
Now if I decide to have her my instructor help me with some things in my neighborhood, even though I'm a little bit worried about that because of the encampments.
Yeah.
East Gleason might be a spot that I like to learn.
I'm thinking the way you would do it, babes,
what?
is... Well, there's a couple of different methods, but catching the 15, which goes by the commission, not by, but it's relatively close.
Yeah.
Up to 82nd and Burnside. And then from there, just walking to where the pizza place is on 81st and Gleason.
Oh, well, that might work. Didn't you say that Burnside's kind of a weird street?
I meant that because of all the weirdos who hang out in that area.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always keep hearing that 82nd is this up-and-coming area, and it's not what it used to be. There's less crime there now, or the crime is dropping. And I feel like I hear that from people who have never spent time on 82nd.
Yeah.
It's always been a cesspool for white trash, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yes. What do you have to say about that, babes?
I haven't spent enough time there. I mean, when I was going to Multnomah, I was closer, but I didn't spend enough time there to really assess the problem. So I can't really comment.
Okay.
You would know more about it because you grew up here.
I did.
So I don't know anything about that. I can't really comment on it.
But it would be fairly easy for you to get from the commission to there.
That will I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I will keep that in mind when we get close to that time.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Yeah, real good.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh. Yes.
I might make some pasta tonight. I don't know.
Ooh.
But just like a simple one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see about that there.
Jaylo.
Yes.
I haven't, you know what? So one of the things that I've been noticing, at least last week is, and I'm getting used to using an iPhone. Little by little, I've been using it since February, not January, like I thought, February, and sometimes when somebody calls me, the keypad doesn't come up right away.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why that is. And I don't know what to do. I might have to test it on you before you leave today.
Oh my goodness.
Again.
Yes.
Just to see what the deal is.
Yeah.
Do I have to hold the phone to my ear for a little bit before it comes up? Or I don't know. I've just been noticing that.
Interesting.
Yeah. And usually it does come up, but for some reason I don't know how to get it to come back up again.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about going home today.
Because of the weather?
No.
Oh.
I don't like that though. But
yeah.
I had an inspection on Thursday, but I was chilling here. Mm-hmm. And I just hope there are no, like, weird notices on the door, like, we found, whatever.
Yeah, it's interesting. They don't put anything on my door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to make it as clean as possible. Mm-hmm. Although I may not be perfect at it, I try to do that and make sure that there's no, gook on the floor, nothing on the countertops that would cause any alarm, like any dirt or anything like that. So yeah. I get that. I get nervous about inspections too. I'm thankful that they were able to do that while I wasn't home, because I gave my manager an idea about when I would be. So, or she'll just call me and say, "Hey, are you home?" Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean? So I get nervous about that too. It always makes me nervous.
Oh, good.
But I'm sure you do the best you can.
I do the best I can with the resources I have. And hopefully my best is good enough.
Yes. That's all you can do is try your best.
Mm-hmm. So Michael Francis, getting back to him.
Again? I thought we were moving on.
We kind of went on to other topics. He is now a man of the Lord. He has accepted Jesus Christ as his personal Lord and Savior. And one thing I was thinking, I don't believe he's a minister or a preacher.
That's not what I gathered, no.
But wouldn't it be kind of fun to go to a church where your preacher was an ex-mob person? And so you know how people tell stories from their life when they're given sermons sometimes? Wouldn't it be cool if you went to church like that? And the guy was like, "Oh, one time we put a hit out on this guy and we go over to blow his brains."
That would make me very nervous.
Really?
I mean, it's one thing if you had an alcohol problem or a drug problem, or that you were in a gang and you didn't kill anybody, but you got in there for a brief time. Mm-hmm. That would make me nervous, knowing that the pastor was used to be a mob boss or something.
Wow.
No, it would be, especially if he killed people. That would make me very nervous.
But we're assuming that the cops know about the past and all of that stuff.
Now, if he really, really did reform and repent, that would be one thing. But if he still dabbled in it, I would really be very, very concerned.
Okay. A scenario for you.
I don't like your scenario.
A fire and brimstone church in the area, and you go there, and there's plenty of fire, plenty of brimstone, so you enjoy it. And then, a month into it, you find out that about the pastor. Would you still go to that church?
It depends. Because if they really, if they didn't do this, if this happened far back as 1975, before I was even born, I would consider it.
Okay.
But if it was 5 to 10 years prior, I would be a little bit worried about it.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Or maybe I should think if it was 1 to 5 years prior.
Well, yeah, I doubt it would be 1 to 5
5 to 10 years prior.
It would probably be more like 20 years prior.
Right. 20 years prior, I would worry about it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie and say that I would be okay with it, but I would question it. If it was back in 1970, 1975, then that would make me feel a little bit better. Does that make sense?
Because enough time had passed.
Yeah, enough time had passed, yeah.
And you wouldn't be worried about somebody trying to put a hit out on the preacher and him being killed in the middle of services. And you possibly getting caught in the crossfire.
Exactly. And 20 years doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
I hear you, it doesn't.
You know what I mean?
When you're our age, it doesn't, for sure.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So 20 years, I would be a little bit skeptical about it. 40 plus years, maybe I would consider it.
Oh.
Does that help?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay.
So, in the types of churches you go to, could you even become pastor if you had a history with the mob, like, and you were higher up?
I have no idea. But apparently and I won't mention which churches, but there are some churches that are, that have put up with things that I wouldn't. And I'm not going to mention it because I think I mentioned it here.
Okay.
And that's something that really bothers me. I don't know. I mean, I think a mob person would really have to be questioned about this. And rightfully so, because what if he wanted to put a hit out on one of the members?
Exactly.
Or the pastor even, or maybe he was the pastor. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to think about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I don't know. Maybe you'll run into Michael Francis at church at some point.
Oh my goodness! Although, I don't think he lives in the Northwest though.
Oh, he might be Catholic for all I know.
I don't know. I mean, I know that a lot of people that are in the mob, it seems like they're all Italians.
Yeah.
But not all Italians are Catholic. I mean, I knew a kid that I went to school with who was Irish and Italian, and he was raised Baptist. So, I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Irish are known for being Catholic too, but
yeah.
No, he was raised Baptist.
Nice. I did like the Michael Francis interview, even though he's a Christian, and I get the sense that he's conservative, but it was still pretty interesting, so I still recommend it.
Yeah, I like how you said that.
What?
Oh, I like the Michael Francis interview, even though he was a Christian.
Yeah. Because he didn't go too far into the Lord stuff.
I don't know, Bub. Something tells me you're under conviction, but that's just my
What's
opinion.
under conviction mean?
You don't know what that means?
No.
I'll look it up.
Just tell me. Just give me the definition.
I think I told you already.
Well, refresh my memory.
It means that you're so... It means under conviction means that you're so uncomfortable with the way that you feel about something.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you did tell me that. Well, I doubt I'm going to be convicted, though, so...
You are, but you may not even know it.
Oh.
You are.
Oh.
But you may not even know it yet.
You'll find out when you go a bad place.
No. Hopefully sooner than that, Bubs. Uh-oh. Hopefully so that you don't end up going there, Bubs.
I'm not going to go to the bad place.
We'll see.
We'll see, Bubs.
I would love for you to go there with me, but we'll see,
You'd love for me to go to the bad place?
No, the good place.
Oh, I'm going to the good place. I don't know if you'll go there, babes.
Oh, I believe I will, Bubs.
Oh, you can believe all you want, babes. But I love you.
Don't be so comfortable, Bubs. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, that's all I'm going to say too, babes. And Michael Francis is your brother in Christ. Let me squeeze my nose.
Oh, maybe someday you will.
Maybe someday I will what?
You figure it out.
Figure what out?
Just what you said a minute ago.
I don't understand. Michael Francis will be your brother in Christ, and then I hear maybe someday you will.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Exactly what you said.
Maybe someday I'll be Michael Francis's brother.
No, mine.
Oh, I don't want to be your brother. That would make some of the things we do a little bit.
No, Bubs. You have to stop thinking about it that way.
Oh.
You sick boy.
Okay, so...
You sick boy. No, we're moving on.
We are. Real quick. Last question. We'll make this short.
We're moving on.
We'll make this short. Have you ever been in a church and you meet a couple and they say, and the wife will say something like, "This is my husband / brother in Christ"?
No, but it's just an understanding.
Wow.
It's an understanding that spiritually they are brother and sister, which doesn't really take away from their marriage.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
I hear you. That's a little bit awkward.
Okay, let me explain it to you. The family of God is comprised of brothers and sisters, but that's just a spiritual family. It's not like it's not like an incestuous relationship, if that's what you're talking about.
Right, but I don't know. It would be a funny prank though, babes, if you were like a cool Christian. Oh my goodness. It's a funny. Where's the friendly prank? I don't like your prank ideas. Well, you might like this one. Who knows?
Really?
So let's say you're hanging out with some dude, right? And he's married. And he's like, oh, my sister's coming over. You should hang out here. My sister lives with me. And then she comes over, and then she walks in the door, and then he like immediately like tongue kisses her and grabs her breast, and he's like, this is my sister in Christ. She's also my wife. What? What? Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be kind of funny?
No.
Why not?
Bub,
what?
You're a sick boy.
No, I'm not.
I don't like sick boy.
No, but I'm not sick boy. This ain't twain spotting. I'm not sick boy.
Bub, you're a gross boy then. You're a gross
Why is that gross?
Boy. I think you tried to avoid it, Bub. You're avoided boy.
Oh, what else?
A gross boy.
But I love you.
I love you too, even though your prank ideas are really bad.
Give me a kiss.
No.
Give me a kiss.
I don't kiss gross boys.
Neither do I. Give me a kiss.
No.
Okay, give me a kiss.
I don't kiss mocking boys.
Okay, give me a kiss.
No.
Okay, give me a kiss.
Why?
Because you need one.
I just did.
All right, well, you need another one. All right, give me a kiss. Don't bite my nose. Give me a kiss.
That was nibbling, not biting.
Oh, my goodness.
That's different.
Okay.
Let's talk about the country documentary, because we didn't get there yet.
Yes, by Kenneth Burns.
Ken Burns.
Ken Burns.
What is the name of it?
I think it's just called Country Music.
Country music documentary. It was really the.
We watched part 4.
We watched part 4, and it was super good, and it really ended on a sad note, though.
It starts off with the memorial for the 20th anniversary of the death of Jimmy Rogers.
And it also talks about honky tonks.
Yes, but the Jimmy Rogers thing I found fascinating because 20 years after he died, like 25,000 people went to his memorial.
Yep.
And yet, being a big music person, I really didn't know about this guy until the documentary.
I know, I didn't either. I'm like, wow, how come nobody really talks about him?
Mm-hmm. But that's how popular he was.
Yeah.
You know?
And he worked himself until he died.
Yes.
Yeah.
We started watching part 3, but Alana said we'd seen that before. And you said that you remembered all the stuff with Hank Williams Jr.
Yep.
So, yes.
Yep.
So we went to part 4.
Yeah, we did.
Tell me what else happened in it.
So it got into Johnny Cash's life when he grew up as a young man in Dyess, Arkansas, and his parents didn't know what to name him because he was the third child, and they ended up calling him JR. I'm not sure what JR stood for, but he was JR Cash. And he looked up to his brother Jack, who wanted to be a pastor. But Jack got into a horrible sawing accident. And that sounds really horrible.
It does.
Like the blade went and ripped him in the stomach, and he died. He died in front of his family. And that really changed his life. And his dad and him had a really tumultuous relationship because it seemed like his dad was really cold and distant, and he was a drinker.
To Johnny, he was.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a drinker, and it said that after he was drunk, the dad said something like, it should have been you instead of Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And it really messed him up a lot. And it's probably why he got into drugs and drinking because of that. And then they're talking about him and how him and his wife Vivian met, and they married, and they were starting a family, and they moved to Nashville. And his daughter Roseanne Cash was featured, and she was talking about how he was like the most horrible appliance salesman.
Yeah.
Because the one person answered the door, and he said, "You're not going to buy anything, are you?" That was really funny. And then she was talking about the song Walk the Line, and her mother said that she had a fear that he was going to cheat on her during his tours, and he wrote that song for her to show her that he was not cheating on her, but he ended up cheating on her with some women, and also June Carter, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because June Carter was the girl that he would listen to on the radio a lot, her and her family. And then it also talked about Brenda Lee. Brenda Lee started singing when she was 7. And her and Wanda Jackson. Her style of singing and Wanda Jackson's singing were similar to each other. I guess they called it rockabilly.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really interesting. And Brenda Lee is still alive today.
Nice.
I heard a little bit of her songs as a young girl, and she was talented, very talented, still is. And they talked about Patsy Cline and Hawkshaw Hawkins, which I'm not familiar with actually. Patsy Cline, they were saying that her song I Fall to Pieces was like her number one record. And Crazy, her song Crazy was played on jukeboxes everywhere when jukeboxes were popular.
Mm-hmm.
And how people were saying that Patsy knew what they felt when she sang I Fall to Pieces and Crazy. And they were just talking about how she sang like she could feel your pain,
mm-hmm.
and you could feel her pain. But they also said she was really difficult to work with.
Yeah.
Really, really difficult. They also talked a little bit about how Jim Reeves got started and Marty Robbins and how he contributed to those story songs. So a lot of people like those stories, and I like them too.
Mm-hmm.
And how that song, I forgot what it was called. El Paso. Yeah. That song El Paso was thought to be too long, but it reached number one.
Yeah.
In, I think it was 1959. I can't remember, but it was a really, really popular song, and he was popular as well. But towards the end, they talked about the 3 people that died in that plane accident because they were flying in a small plane, and the pilot died.
So it's actually, sorry to interrupt you.
What?
It was 4 people, including the pilot, who actually happened to be Patsy Cline's manager,
yep.
But he had taken some pilot's classes.
Yeah.
Or some flying courses, rather.
Yeah, so they were doing a benefit concert for, what was it again?
I think a DJ had died in a car accident.
Okay.
So a bunch of them had flown out to do this concert. That one Hawkshaw dude,
Hawkshaw Hawkins,
was expecting his second child. His wife was not 8 months pregnant,
yeah.
And he had a commercial flight, but he gave it up to somebody else and decided to hitch a ride with Patsy Cline. Yeah. There was some other country dude on the plane too.
Yeah, and I can't remember. And they all died
mm-hmm.
in that accident. And so Jean, I don't know if Jean Shepherd spoke.
She did. She's in the documentary.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She talks about how she put their kid down to sleep and was about to take a nap herself when somebody called and said, "Oh, you don't know yet."
Yeah.
And then a bunch of people came over to the house.
Yeah, and they brought all this food, and I was like, that had to be so hard.
Yeah.
Because she's pregnant, but not only that, she's going to deliver this baby without her husband.
And she said that her parents moved in with her for a couple of years after this.
Yeah. But that they were helping her a lot. And
they were also talking about the radio station that the Grand Ole Opry originated from. What was it? SMU or WSM, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and they were saying that somebody turned on the radio the next morning and just heard the DJs crying on air.
Yep.
Because of all the people. And Hawkshaw was just at the station the day before dropping off a copy of his new single.
Yeah, and it actually went to number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Even after his death. And then, they even talked about Elvis and how he ended up signing up with Sun Records.
Yeah, and that he was a hero to most. Sorry, I won't give
My
lyrics.
goodness.
You know the song, though.
I think so. Stop looking at me. Sorry,
keep going.
But they were talking about how that song Blue Suede Shoes came to be.
Because he did a cover of the Carl Perkins version,
right?
Yep.
And Johnny Cash is talking about somebody who he met, and he was kind of an uppity person. He said, "Don't step on my blue suede shoes."
Carl Perkins wrote the song, did it, and then Elvis had a bigger hit when he covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I obviously really enjoy the country music docuseries that Ken Burns did, because he's Ken Burns.
Yeah.
But what did you think of it? Or what do you think of it so far, I guess?
It's really interesting. Like, there's things I didn't even know about Patsy Cline. I didn't even know about Jimmy Rogers. And I didn't know that Marty Robbins was also considered country. I didn't know much about rockabilly, and that some people couldn't be put in categories. Like, Brenda Lee was like, well, some people thought I was rock, some people thought I was country, sometimes some people thought I was pop, but you couldn't put people in categories like that,
They also talk a little bit about Willie Nelson.
Yep.
And there's an interesting story about Patsy Cline. Before the plane crash, maybe a year or two earlier, she was in a car accident.
Yep.
And who did they take to see her? It's Loretta Lynn?
It was Willie Nelson and somebody else, and he wrote Crazy.
No, I know that, but after the accident, when she's in the hospital.
Oh yeah, I think it was Loretta Lynn. Yeah, she went to sit down and talk to her, and she made a full recovery. Yeah, they did talk about Loretta Lynn and how she got married at 15, and her husband bought her a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she learned how to play it. I thought for some reason she was 13, but I think she was 13 when she was taking care of her siblings, but she was 15 when she got married.
Oh.
Yeah, to something Doolittle, and I forgot what his full name was.
Okay.
Yeah, she called him Do for short. Doolin.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a really good series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I share a birthday with Loretta Lynn, and she just died last year.
That's right.
Yes.
Are you at all interested, after we finish this, in watching his docuseries on jazz music?
Oh, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
I love jazz. I love the history of jazz. It's so interesting to me.
I would also love to show you the 2-part documentary he did on Frank Lloyd Wright.
Huh.
Yeah.
Or we could take a break and do Frank Lloyd Wright afterwards.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe one weekend we'll do Frank Lloyd Wright, and then we'll go into jazz.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so fascinated by the way Ken Burns does things.
Yeah, and it seems like it's very detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's an extensive history on it.
Yeah, I mean, you're never going to be able to cover everything,
yeah.
But I think he does a pretty good job of hitting the main talking points and exposing you to some stuff that you probably didn't know.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It's almost like another version of Behind the Music.
Yeah, except a more in-depth version.
Exactly.
Yes. Good stuff there, Jaylo. Good stuff there.
Good stuff there. Yeah.
Now,
yep.
Let's talk a little bit about dinner.
It was really good.
It was good. I was concerned, though.
Yeah.
Because chicken wasn't thawed at first. We got it worked out.
And I didn't. So I thought I had a bag of mixed veggies, but come to find out I had Brussels sprouts. I'm
not exactly a big Brussels sprouts fan. They have a bitter aftertaste.
Yeah, I mean, they're not my favorite veggie. There are worse veggies that I've tasted, but I probably don't think I'll get these again. I guess these are the Brussels sprouts are the kind of veggies like you have to flavor them pretty well.
Yeah.
And I think you did actually a pretty good job of flavoring them. Now, would I get them again? Probably not. I think I like bean sprouts better.
But when you pulled out the Brussels sprouts, you're like, oh, I really like these.
Oh, I might have said that. But then again, I haven't had them in a while, so maybe I spoke too soon.
And I'm thinking, really?
I think I spoke too soon, so I apologize for that.
Okay.
I spoke too soon.
Yes.
I did kind of like that. I think because my mom cooked them, but I don't eat them very much. And I probably won't eat them for a very long time.
They're supposed to be really healthy for you.
Yeah, they're kind of bitter. There is a vegetable called bitter melon. I don't know if you've had it, but it's a lot bitter than that, and I don't like it.
That doesn't sound like something I would even be remotely interested in.
It's used in Filipino cooking and probably other Asian cooking too, and I don't like it. Ugh. So don't worry, I won't buy any bitter melons.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You made some rice with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the chicken turned out super tender.
Yes.
I thought it was nicely seasoned. Yeah. I think the teriyaki sauce is almost gone.
Really? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
How much did you use?
Maybe a third of the bottle.
Oh, okay. There's still some left. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of soy sauce.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yes.
It turned out good.
Yeah.
But I think the next time that we make teriyaki chicken, I'll either buy like broccoli florets or carrots or maybe some green beans. I don't know.
Refresh my memory. I know we discussed it yesterday, but I'm getting older.
Okay.
What did we talk about making next weekend? It was some sort of chicken dish.
We were thinking about doing some tandoori chicken.
Oh, that's right. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were thinking about doing some tandoori chicken that I haven't had in a long time. Mm-hmm. And I will make sure that I de-thaw that before we make it.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
What kind of sauce is used for tandoori?
You're going to have to find out there, Jay. Well, we make a curry type thing, though.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be good.
I thought it wasn't curry. To me, it almost tasted like barbecue chicken.
No, I'm messing around with you. We'll make it very good, babes.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
So it isn't made with a curry.
You're gonna have to wait and find out there. Whoa. Oh, we listened to some Seal.
Yeah.
And then you changed it to
Patsy Cline,
which is good. Next week we got to get back into J to the Z.
J to Z, yeah.
Yep.
Or a Music Planet.
Oh, Music Planet.
Music Planet. Or even Take the Floor. The happiest Scottish music in the world.
It's a little bit too repetitive, though.
I know, but I like it. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I kind of try to, gloss over the repetitiveness because I do like the music. It makes me happy.
Oh, good.
And I think Gary Ennis is definitely happy to be the host.
Nice.
And Jennifer.
Yes.
I think, doesn't she host it with him on his request show?
Yes, she's the co-host there too.
Yeah, I like them as hosts.
Nice.
Yes. And I like it when they have their bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, their live bands with their audience.
Yes. Then we watched a movie called Stawberry Blonde.
Yes.
I'm going to let you get the recap.
I don't know. I was kind of asleep during that one. I was trying to stay awake.
Okay, I'll make it super fast then.
All right, wait.
There is a dentist played by James Cagney. Mm-hmm. And he's having a rough day. It's a Sunday.
He doesn't usually pull teeth on Sunday.
No, he's one of those.
Uh-oh.
He's hanging out with one of the homies.
The homies?
After almost getting into an argument with the people from the block party from around the way.
They're not homies.
His friend?
No. Okay, whatever. Go on.
He's chilling with the crew in his crib.
Like...
And then somebody hits him up, says, I know you typically don't do this, but so-and-so really needs his tooth pulled. And he's like, oh, I'll do it for this guy. Then there's a flashback.
Yeah, his name was Hugo. Was it Barnstead?
I guess so, yes.
Hugo something.
Yeah. And we basically see James Cagney's life and how Hugo has screwed him over a few times.
And he was planning to go out with this girl named Virginia, who I believe was a Stawberry Blonde.
Oh.
Correct?
I don't know. The movie's in black and white, so it's a little bit hard to tell.
Okay.
Because Stawberry Blonde is a little bit darker, so that was a little bit unclear to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's black and white too, so.
Right.
But in any event,
okay,
he ends up going out with your girl, Amy.
And Amy, what?
Okay, go ahead.
Some things about Amy, and you can go on. Amy is trying to portray herself as a feminist and that she is smoking, and I guess at that time there wasn't a lot of women smoking.
The way I would say it is Amy is trying to come off as a badass bitch instead of what she really is, wholesome housewife.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I just said it, but not like that.
But I want to know. Ouch! You got my titty.
Oh, well, maybe you deserve that one.
Maybe you.
Sorry.
All right, give me kissing. Give me kissing.
Give me sorry.
What?
What? You be a good boy.
I always have it.
All right. That's good.
All right. And we've all dated women like that. Alana hasn't, but you know what I mean.
No, I haven't.
Okay. He eventually marries your girl, Amy, and this Hugo dude gets with Virginia. I almost said Veronica.
Virginia, yep.
Yeah. I just had a flashback to the movie Clerks, where Randall and Dante are talking, and Randall's like, "It's all with you. It's always the same thing, Caitlin." And then Veronica walks in the room, who's Dante's current girlfriend. He's like, "Veronica." Anyways,
okay.
Life goes on. Hugo invites the James Cagney and his girl over for dinner, and eventually says, you need to come and work for me and be an executive. I'll hook you up with one of my companies because I'm rich. Cagney goes to work for him. There's a construction accident. James Cagney's dad dies, and they place the blame on him. James Cagney goes to jail for like 5 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Gets released. Yeah. So we basically learn why he's so pissed at Hugo. I almost called her Veronica again. But Virginia comes over to the house with Hugo, and she's excited about this because she's going to see her man get hurt by James Cagney.
Yeah, because they're like a very vitriolic couple or whatever you call it. They're very argumentative with each other.
Yeah, and Hugo apparently has not been in the best of health, even outside of his tooth.
Yeah.
James Cagney just yanks a tooth and says, okay, I'm going to send you on your way. Your girl...
and she's laughing.
Virginia was laughing at this, and Hugo's like, why are you doing this? And Virginia's like, I'll explain it to you when we leave.
Yeah.
They go. The one homie asks...
oh my goodness.
James Cagney, well, why were you so cool to him? Why didn't you just kill him with the laughing
you're talking about that. You're talking about that. That one guy. I forgot what his name.
Yeah, that's his big homie.
Yeah.
And so James Cagney says, I realize that I'm a happy person,
he
isn't.
Yeah.
Meets up with Amy. And first he goes out into his balcony. There was a band playing a song earlier in the movie that he hated because they just got playing it. We find out through the flashback that this song is essential to his life.
Yeah.
And he yells out, why did you stop playing that song, bro?
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't say quite like that.
Yeah, he didn't.
He meets up with your girl. She whispers something in his ear. We don't know what it is for sure, but I think she said that she was knocked up. Yeah.
She's pregnant.
And then they go around about their way and the movie ends.
Yeah.
It's not the best movie ever, but
there were some funny parts.
I enjoyed some of it.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny that that part where he Hugo asks that he be given laughing gas.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, open your mouth. And then he just ends up pulling it out with no anesthetic, and his wife was just cracking up.
That was great. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite movie. Alana was asleep through most of it.
Some of it.
From the couple scenes she saw, I think she enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't asleep through all of it. I was just trying to stay awake.
What does this film teach us about appreciating what you have?
I guess what I take away from this is that things aren't always what they seem. He thought he would have had a good life with Virginia if he married her, and he also thought that he would be miserable with Amy. But come to find out, Amy wasn't what she really was, and Virginia wasn't what he thought she was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's sort of going off his fantasy life.
Exactly. Yeah. Because it sounded like Virginia was out for money. Mm-hmm. And Amy was not the feminist that she tried to portray herself to be.
What does James Cagney's character teach us about struggle?
The struggle is real? No, that's it. That is true. But he had to struggle to appreciate what he had. Mm-hmm. And I think that says a lot about somebody.
What happens to James Cagney and Amy going forward, and also what happens to Virginia and Hugo after this incident?
Oh, I think Virginia either loses Hugo to death or they get divorced.
Nice.
Unless she dies before him. Mm-hmm. But it sounds to me like he might die before her. I think that Amy and Biff, that's his name.
Oh, that's his name.
Biff.
Okay.
Biff and Amy are
where's Maudie?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, where's George?
Yeah, I think Biff and Amy go on with their life and they go on with their family and they become happier.
Nice.
Knowing that they ended up together and they worked through their struggles and I thought maybe Amy was going to leave him after 5 years because he was gone.
But she stuck with him.
She did. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think she would. And how her character changed throughout the movie.
What can we learn from this film about the importance of growth? In some ways, we've discussed it, but let's just,
Well, I mean, a lot of people think about suffering and why should people have to suffer, but I think it's through suffering that people can find the most joy if they let themselves find joy. I don't know if I've explained that, clearly, but I can honestly tell you that even though I've suffered through some things, I can find joy out of those times now that I have more perspective on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was good. I'd give it a thumbs up, probably a mild 7.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I think I just give it a 7, not a strong 7, not a mild 7, but kind of in the middle.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yes. Then, babes.
Yeah.
You know what I just thought of, babes?
What?
You remember that Seinfeld episode where they go to the video store and they have the Vincent section that Elaine really likes, and then there's that other the Gene films, right? And Gene has like the Weekend of Bernie stuff.
Is that the one where she thinks that she's seeing some guy that's homeless?
No, that's the new girl, and that's
no. In Seinfeld, remember she was dating some guy. She was interested in a guy named Vincent, and she thought that he was a homeless guy.
Oh, I don't know about that episode.
You don't remember that one?
No.
When she finds out that Vincent lives with his parents?
Oh, babes. No. She never thought Vincent was homeless. She thought that he was this complicated guy.
Oh, yeah.
So he buys alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she finds out that he's underage and he's living with his parents.
Yeah. I'm dyslexic too.
Bubs, I got the episode wrong.
I know that's what dyslexic too, babes. I know because I am like, ah!
Stop it.
I know how it goes, babes.
Bubs, I'm not dyslexic. See, this is why you get in trouble, Bubs.
Oh.
This is why you get in trouble.
Oh.
See, I don't like mocking.
I don't like mocking boys either, babes.
But you're a mocking
I'm not the one who messed up. But what I'm saying is...
Hey, I can admit that I messed up, but I'm not dyslexic.
What I was going to say, babes, is after watching this movie, because you picked Strawberry Blonde, then we had a rake pick.
Okay.
Which I'd not seen before, but I wanted to.
But you'll have to explain about the Vincent and Gene thing, because I don't understand that one.
I did, because they both work at the video store. Vincent likes these artistic films.
Yeah.
And Gene likes, like, Weekend of Bernie's and whatnot. Yes, I literally explained that audio.
Okay.
Give me a kiss.
No.
Okay, give me a kiss.
No. Why?
Well, look at it this way. If you're dyslexic, then you can look at it like you're not giving me a kiss.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, the point my nose. All right, babes.
You be good or I'll pinch you.
I am good.
We'll see.
Okay, so then we had a rake pick.
Yeah.
called Clean and Sober from August 4th, 1988, I believe is when it was released.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give the overview, or would you like to?
I'll give the overview. There's a lot that went on in this movie. So, what's his name?
Michael
Daryl. Yeah, I know. Daryl Pointer is what I'm thinking about. That's his character's name.
Oh.
He wakes up in bed, and he's trying to get some money. Is it money or drugs? I can't remember.
He's trying to get some money because somebody calls him.
Yeah.
And he's also doing some cocaine.
Goodness.
Go ahead.
You have a weird way of saying that. Okay. And then he looks over at the girl that's next to him, and he thinks that she's still alive. And he touches her and tries to find a pulse and realizes that she's not moving. The ambulance, the paramedics get there, and they put her body on a stretcher and trying to figure out what's going on. He decides that he has to leave his house because he can't stay there.
Yeah, then they tell him to stay in town in case she dies.
Right. So he tries to find a place to stay with this guy named Martin. I don't remember if he's a friend of his or if he's a coworker of his.
I think they're coworkers.
They're coworkers?
And friends.
Yeah, and so he's been trying to get money off of Martin. But he says, no, you can't stay here. And he's got a wife, and they just, he knew that he was having some problems. Mm-hmm. So he wants to get away, and so he decides to go into this drug program and gets detoxed and tries to copy all the gestures and things and try to make it so that he really belongs there so that they can pay for that. Meanwhile, he meets a woman in not the best circumstances. Her name is Charlie. He's been finding out about her during family group. He finds out that she's been with this guy named Lenny, and Lenny's got these problems, and he's also on probation for something. I forgot what it was. And she's been with him for 10 years, but he's very abusive. So anyway, he gets attracted to her, and she's like, no, I can't do this. And he's trying to find a sponsor, and that guy Richard, right,
comes up to him after the AA meeting.
Yeah.
Writes down his number for Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm. And
Michael Keaton is still in the rehab facility, but they leave there to go to the meeting, and then they go back to the facility.
Yep. And Richard becomes his sponsor and his mentor. Mm-hmm. And so he's giving him all these assignments to do when he gets out of rehab. So they get out of rehab, they go through graduation. Craig is played by Morgan Freeman, kind of gives them the goodbye, and they go off.
And Craig's the counselor.
Yeah, the counselor.
Yeah.
He did really good in that movie.
Yeah, he's Morgan Freeman. He does good in everything.
He is.
Yeah.
So I don't remember. I don't remember if we see him much during the towards the middle of the movie. But anyway, Daryl finds out while this is going on after he gets out that the girl that was in his bed died of what happened with her drug overdose. He
actually finds out before, which is only important because his friend from work goes to the rehab center and says that the girl's father was at the office
and screaming about
Yeah, so he knows that this is gonna be a thing once he gets out of the center.
Right.
He goes home. Richard meets him. They help clean up his place. Keep going.
They help clean up his place, and Richard tells him, I want you to write a script as to what you're going to say to your boss, because you have to tell him everything.
Yeah, including the fact that Michael Keaton lost something like $52,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the midst of all that, he's trying to help Charlie to get out of this relationship with Lenny, partly because he wants to be in a relationship with her, but also because she's really messed up. She does drugs with Lenny, and Lenny is, Lenny, because of all the stuff that's happening with Lenny, it's enabling her to do this. And he wants badly to help her, but she's messed up herself, and she just will not help herself.
Yeah.
It goes back and forth with him going to her house, and it's almost like he's stalking her, honestly.
That's the way I felt. Like, he's just doing this. The drugs that Lenny is doing is just an excuse for him, but he really just wants Charlie for himself because it shows how selfish she is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she said, all you're thinking about is yourself. And he was, even though he wanted to use Charlie as his own project. Yep. So it all comes to a head. He kicks Lenny out of his house because he's trying to get Charlie back. They get into an argument. Charlie slaps him and says bye. Leaves his house. She gets into a horrible car accident and dies.
So she had returned to Lenny.
Oh, eternally, yeah.
And Michael Keaton keeps calling their place.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
She leaves presumably to go see him, and that's
to get cigarettes.
Yeah,
to get cigarettes.
Well, that's what she tells Lenny.
Yeah.
But I think that she's going to see Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
And when she's on her way back to his place is when the car accident happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think she died on scene, probably.
Yeah.
And so Richard finds him. He's crying his eyes out, and he said, "Is that how you feel? Like you're, He's asking him all these questions, like, he's saying, you have to understand, you can't control anybody's addiction. You can't help them." And he's basically saying she had to help. She was the one who had to help herself because you can't control that. And so all this is going on. He tells his boss everything. And then, what? He
gets fired, tells his boss everything, but that's before the stuff with your girl Charlie dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so after he runs into Richard, they go into what I think now is a church, and it's for, recovering addicts. Michael Keaton basically tells his story.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the end of the movie.
Yeah. I have to say, he played a really good addict.
Yeah, he was, and I heard an interview that he did where he said that he read, I guess there's a book of AA.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it because I'm not in that world.
Yeah.
And that he took stuff in it that he still uses in his regular life, even though Michael Keaton, to the best of my knowledge, is not an addict.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit afraid when Charlie came into the mix that it was going to be about them falling in love and saving each other's lives.
I didn't think it would be realistic.
Yeah.
To me.
And I'm partially thinking when they get together in the movie, oh God, this is going to go downhill. This is where it becomes overly Hollywoodized. But then she dies and it redeems itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like things to have happy endings once in a while, but I'm glad that this was more of a realistic portrayal of what addicts go through. Like how messed up their houses are. Like her house wasn't that great either.
No.
It was a mess. Their lives are a mess. And it sounded like it could have happened.
It did. Yeah. I believed this movie.
Yeah.
And there's one thing that Richard says that I think is a little bit disingenuous. It's after your girl Charlie dies, and he gives a speech to Michael Keaton about how you don't control her addiction.
Yeah.
Because, okay, yeah, that's true, but that also doesn't mean that you have to put these stumbling blocks in front of her like you did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I made the statement after the movie was over. Don't get into a relationship with somebody from rehab when you're both recovering addicts.
Exactly.
It just enables them even more to get stuck in what they're doing. And even if one person wants to help the other one, it's not helping the relationship.
But Michael Keaton didn't really want to help her. He wanted to help himself.
No, he did. That's true. He pretended like he wanted to help her, but you're right. He wanted her for himself. Yes. Mm-hmm. Very, very selfish.
And that's the thing I like about this movie, too, is he's really selfish. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that he realizes it.
Yeah, and it took him a while to realize that he was an addict and an alcoholic. Mm-hmm. But he had to hit that bottom, whatever you would call it, rock bottom, or he had to, it took Charlie dying, I think, it took Charlie dying for him to realize that this is really a mess for him.
It's a really good film. I'd give it a week 8.
I give it a week 8 too. I had some questions about it.
Yeah.
But they're minor questions.
Overall, it's very enjoyable. There's a scene where he leaves rehab and breaks into his office and is calling his mom.
Yeah.
And the janitor tells him that she contacted the police, so he has to leave.
Yeah. And he's trying to look for any drugs in his office and
doesn't find them.
Yeah. It sounds like something, and he's calling people to give him money. He's calling his mom to give him money. Sounds like something that a drug addict would do.
So let's ask a question.
Okay.
Michael Keaton's character. We know that this has been building up for some time, right? Mm-hmm. Do the people around him know that he has drug problems before this? Like, is this the final straw for them? Or did they already know that he had issues? What do you think?
That's a good question. It sounds to me like Martin did.
Yeah.
I think maybe they did have a suspicion. Maybe they didn't know completely, but I would guess that they had a suspicion because he was trying to call his friend Spence, right?
Yep, to get drugs.
Spence is like, nope, sorry. I don't have anything. Mm-hmm. I think maybe they realized, okay, this guy is always going to hit me up for money because I know where it's going to. I don't want to give him anything anymore because I don't want to enable him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
And as you know, addiction runs in my family. We've had that discussed many times. What happens to this character? I mean, he gives a speech at the end, but do you think he relapses? Do you think that he dies from drugs or alcohol?
Well, it's hard to say because Michael Keaton hasn't died.
Yeah. But presumably one day he will.
He will die eventually, but not today. I don't think so.
We'll watch the news later tonight and see ex-Batman Michael Keaton found dead. But we haven't seen that report yet.
No, I would be very shocked if that really happened. I think maybe he takes an inventory of his life just like he took an inventory and he was told to take an inventory and write down something that he was going to tell his boss. I would hope that Charlie's death made him realize that he's living in a mess. Mm-hmm. And that he really does want to clean up his life before it ruins his chances of ever doing anything good for himself. Now, Lenny, this is what I'm wondering about Lenny, if he dies because of his drug addiction, because Charlie dies, because remember when he's trying to get her back?
Yes, I do.
And he said, without you, if you're not here, I'm not gonna make it. Or something like that, whatever he said. And that's the thing. And to me, when I hear stories about that, that's one of the things that abusers of drugs or physical abusers or emotional abusers will make the person feel guilty emotionally to get them back with them, and then they do it all over again.
I don't know if it's just abusers. I think people in general do that, and sometimes it's very subconscious.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, this film is a great advertisement for AA. Mm-hmm. Having said that, I have some issues with AA. Mm-hmm. Or let me rephrase that. Having never gone to an AA meeting myself or read their literature, I have some issues about what I think AA is. Mm-hmm. An example from the movie, I'm not sure if this would happen in real life. It might, though.
Yeah.
Is Morgan Freeman is giving a speech to the people right before they leave the rehab center, and he says, depend on each other.
Go to meetings.
And if you need to get in contact with anybody, just let me know and I'll get you their information.
Yeah.
Some of that seems very dangerous because, there's Michael Keaton took advantage of that and your girl died from it, right?
Right, exactly.
But then there's also the characters who are seen in the movie, but we don't know their story. So it's also possible that maybe not as of an extreme version, but in those situations, you could reach out to somebody who you knew in rehab, and the two of you could potentially fuel your addictive personalities.
I would agree. It's not like you're, and I don't want to say too much about this at the moment, but it's not like you're going to an agency for a disability, right?
Right.
Or, because people come from all different walks of life and some of them are not addicts. So it's not like you're getting in contact with a person who has a drug addict, who has an addiction to drugs or alcohol like you do. You're getting in contact with somebody that is going through some things in life the same way you are, but it's not fueling anything. If that makes any sense.
I think I hear you. What I believe you're trying to say is, I'm going to repeat it kind of in my own language. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It's not like you're utilizing from a group of people, or depending on a group of people who maybe has a physical disability to where you can all relate to it. Instead, you're going to a group of people who all have a history with addiction. And if you're an addict, that may not be the best environment for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
exactly.
Something too is, I've heard that AA is not as successful as people want to make it out to seem. And yes, I've never gone to AA or really read their stuff, as I've said, but I've known people who've gone through the process, and pretty much all of them have relapsed.
Yeah, it's hard to say because I've never had that problem. And I don't know of anyone in my family or any friends that I've actually participated in AA meetings, so I really can't say whether they are successful or not.
And it also seems problematic, the whole sponsorship thing.
Why is that?
Well, I get it on some level, because it could be helpful for people to have somebody to lean on who's gone through a similar life experience.
Yeah.
But things could also get tricky. What if your sponsor relapses and you don't know about it?
So do you think that a sponsor should be someone that never had a drinking problem or never had a drug problem?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know the solution of this problem, but I could see where it would be problematic the way it's set up in AA. At least the way I perceive it to be set up.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say.
I think it probably works for some people, but I don't know if it should be the default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's other programs besides AA that might actually be more effective.
And you're not going to like this.
Uh-oh.
But they've cut out a lot of talk of psychedelics in AA, from what I understand. And that it isn't just like, everybody should do mushrooms, bro. But Bill W., who was a co-founder of AA...
Bill W.?
I forget what his last name was.
Oh.
Was a proponent of psychedelics.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But from what I've heard, they don't talk about that in AA anymore.
I don't understand that. Don't they? I mean, I thought it was just about alcohol.
It is.
But they talk about other drugs too?
Well, what I'm trying to say is he was a proponent of psychedelics. Because if used correctly, with some people, that could possibly be a treatment for addiction. But from what I understand, again, not really being part of that world, is that AA is an organization no longer discusses psychedelics in that way.
Huh.
So you're cutting out a significant portion of the teachings of the founders of your organization because it doesn't fit the established narrative that we have in this country. Again, this is my interpretation of it.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not in that world, so I can't really comment on it.
Fair enough.
Because I don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there have been programs that have taken parts of AA and adapted it, but I don't understand how that works, so I can't say.
It's a complicated thing.
It is.
I know that The Artist's Way is loosely based on the 12-step program.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What I will say to this about addiction, and I know we've talked about this before, but what really frustrates me is when people just assume that addiction is a disease. And what I mean by that is when I think of diseases, I think of somebody contracting a disease without knowing how they contracted it, or something that contributed to a disease that wasn't self-inflicted. Because every time I think of addiction, I think that it was something happened where it was self-inflicted. I
hear you, and I'm conflicted about that too. A way I might describe addiction, though, instead of calling it a disease, but it's sort of like similar outcome, is maybe referring to it as a form of mental illness.
I would agree. I would totally agree on that. Yeah, I think it should be considered more of a mental illness than a disease to me, because mental illnesses, sometimes things contribute to it, and sometimes you're either born with it or born with it in the family, or something traumatic happens and you have PTSD.
Yeah.
So, and then you end up being addicted to painkillers because of something else, whatever.
Or alcohol.
Or alcohol, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it is a form of mental illness if you think about it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this film to your family? If so, what do you say about it?
That's a really good question, because I think I'll just say this. I think there are things in my family that have been going on that no one wants to talk about. Okay. I think that there are people that have various addictions, but we don't want to talk about it. And maybe looking at a movie that exposes Daryl for what he is, little by little, that might get them to think about things that they're not willing to accept in their own life. But that's just me.
Yeah.
There's just some things that my family will not discuss. And I think it's I think they should be discussed. Otherwise things are not going to get resolved. It's just going to keep on going on, and it will remain a cycle until it breaks.
Oh.
If that makes any sense.
I hear you. Mm-hmm. The way I would sell it is by saying, hey, if you want to watch Batman get high, this is probably as close as you're going to get.
No, I wouldn't say it that way.
Okay.
Bubs.
What?
Oh my goodness. I always like to put your wick spin on it.
What's a good spin there, Jaylo? Yes. Is there anything else you want to say about Clean and Sober?
Maybe this could be a movie for somebody that's going through an addiction program to watch. Because I honestly think it is a realistic portrayal of what could happen if you get too involved with somebody that has been through the same rehab as you.
It's possible that they've shown this movie. Excuse me. They've shown this movie in addiction centers. I just don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good movie to show. Yes. I think it really exposes it. Even back in the 80s, in the late 80s. Yeah. It really exposes it. And
AA's been around for a long time though.
Yeah, but Michael Keaton did such a good job with that.
He did.
That movie. Who is the girl who played Charlie? Do you know?
Kathy somebody, I think.
Kathy Baker, you said?
Yeah, I think that's her name.
She was good too. I mean, she really did play somebody that was really messed up.
I remember one time, babes.
Yeah.
I was on the bus in 2004.
Yeah.
And I overheard a conversation. This old guy said, I had something in my throat. That's not what he said. But
yeah.
You're right. He said that he had been part of AA since 1957.
Whoa.
Yeah. And that kind of stuck with me throughout the years. He
worked for them, or he was...
I think he was recovering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And he was an older man.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It is.
Wow. It's been around around the time that my parents were born.
There we go there, Jay. Well, I think it started off around the end of World War II, but I could be wrong.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And then I've been hearing, when I was a teenager, I was hearing about Al-Anon and Alateen.
Nice.
Al-Anon being the one where families go to for help.
Yeah.
And Alateen for teenagers.
Some people said that I should check out some Al-Anon meetings, but I don't know. And Alateen sounds like an acne medication to me.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
No, I heard about that one.
Oh, good. Well, good, babes.
They told you to check out Al-Anon with your family?
A couple people said that I should go to some Al-Anon meetings.
Oh, wow.
It was suggested.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that would have helped. I don't know.
I don't know, babes.
Yeah.
But life goes on there, little Jaylo.
Yes.
Yes.
You know that the first words in the Emptiness theme song, life goes on and so do we.
Oh. Well, good.
Yes.
And they had Detective Lundy living next door, so maybe that made it a little bit easier.
Yeah, his name was Charlie.
Yeah, and then he ended up dating Deb and
my goodness.
All that stuff. It's so crazy. Like, he does Empty Nest, which is based in Florida, and then he does 2 seasons of Dexter, also based in that area.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was his name again? His real name?
I don't know the actor's real name. I just know him as Charlie or Detective Lundy.
Yeah, he was great as Charlie.
Yeah, he's great on Dexter, even though I have some issues with that show.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta find Empty Nest if it's streaming, because I like that show.
I don't know. I mean, it was good for a 90s sitcom, but I don't know if we need to revisit every show.
No, you don't need to. I'm not going to tell you to watch it with me. I'm going to watch it myself.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Well, I'm just saying, babes, there's other good TV from, the last 30 years that you can watch.
My goodness, Bubs.
What?
Don't criticize what I watch.
Okay, I'm just saying, babes.
I won't make you watch it.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Not that one, anyway.
Nice. Well, very good there, Jaylo. You having my ear there, Jaylo?
Yeah. You started this ear thing. I don't know when you started that.
I don't know, but you're the one grabbing my ear now. Very good, babes. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Dreams, goals for the week, anything like that?
I didn't have any dreams, but I start a new term tomorrow. Yeah. Depending on whether I believe my teacher, I believe my teacher is going to be there, because I have a class in the afternoon after the term orientation lunch. I mean, I would have checked with my teacher, but that's just me. Yeah. Yes. But that's not how Jaylo likes to roll. But if she ends up not being there, then I can just do my thing in the student lounge. Nice. I always, it's a good place to go. Yeah. Yeah. Very good there, Jaylo. Very good there. You know what? I remember one of the former students that was there in the student lounge. He's the one that likes to be there in the morning until the afternoon without doing anything. Oh, that dude, yeah. He was, it might have been him saying it. I can't remember if it was, but there were times where there could be like 15 people in that room, and I'm like, 15 people in that room? That sounds chaotic. So that's crazy, because I remember when I went for that tour in 2020, before everything just went crazy and started shutting down, the student lounge door was closed, and there was like a bunch of people in there. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of people. And I thought, wow, that's kind of crazy. Oh, good. But yeah. All right, babes, unless there's anything else you want to say, maybe we wrap it up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What do you think? Yes, we wrap it up. Wrap it up. All right, give me a kiss. Why? Because that's how we like to wrap it up. Oh, my goodness. If you want to change to, like, skin flute action. Loves!
I'm willing to make the change.
Honestly, this is exactly why I don't tell a lot of people about our episodes.
Why not? Oh, because I know you can be a little bit lewd sometimes.
No, you are.
Oh, okay. All right, babes, let's kiss. Come on.
Honestly, Bubs, what am I going to do with you?
Well, what I do is I tell people about it, and I say, but you got to be wary because sometimes my girlfriend takes it too far.
No, that's you.
Oh, give me two. All right, babes. Anything else, or are we good?
We are good.
All right. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.